Hello, I'm back at London's second narrowest home. Now, I know I'd shared a little bit of information about this unique home previously, but in all honesty, I wasn't really happy with that video. The weather at the time was rubbish, it was getting dark. I had to fact check myself. There was a few things I needed to get straight, hence me wanting to come back and reshoot this. I really wanted a day when we had the weather on our side for a start and I wasn't under pressure to wrap things up before it got too dark. Plus, the owner actually has decided to spend a little bit of money freshening the house up, putting some works in to get it prepped for marketing, which starts properly in a couple of days' time. So let me just recap. I promise in the thumbnail to this video, it really isn't clickbait. It really is a 7-foot wide house. And as far as I can see, London's second skinniest home. Around 7 weeks ago, we had a phone call from a lovely Canadian lady who lives in Vancouver to say that she had a unique home, perhaps one of London's narrowest homes in Notting Hill, Notting Hill Gate, one of London's most desirable areas, just round the corner from the tube. And would we be prepared to come over and have a look at it and potentially help her get it on the market to sell? Well, clearly that's going to be a yes from me. So I hot-footed it round to Notting Hill Gate to see for myself just how narrow the place is. And I'm completely smitten. It really is a fabulously unique home. I believe this was a house that she used for herself when she was travelling and staying in London, but it's no longer required now. That's why the house is now for sale, with the odd Airbnb let in between. I turned to Google and a bit of AI to research London's narrowest home, and it isn't this one. That accolade goes to a neat looking home over in Shepherd's Bush. That's just 6 foot wide. So let me get things into perspective. Allow me to give you a very unscientific demonstration to give you an idea of how wide the house is. I'm 5'11", and it's said that if you stretch your arms out from fingertip to fingertip, that gives you your height. So if I just put myself here in the room and stretch out, hopefully you can just see if there's about another foot between my hand and the boundary wall there. So it just gives you an idea of the width of the home. But all joking aside, it really is a very unique home. We've got 3 floors, the total up at 538 square feet, and every inch of space has been put to good use. We have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a decent sized kitchen on the ground floor, a living room that takes up the entire first floor, which also accesses its own sunny private rear terrace. And the styling is entirely down to its owner's love of the arts and crafts era. It's freehold, and the price, that is £1.25 million. Now, at this point, some people are going to be spitting their tea all over their laptops, but this is London, after all, a very prime pocket of W8, where larger flats and houses around here command many, many millions more. And apart from the uniqueness, the price is also a reflection, I think, of the cost of being on this street, which is lovely. You're surrounded by lots of gorgeous, really well-kept period architecture, and the local area in general is very, very desirable. So if you're ready and you're going to have a walk around with me, we can go and explore. Okay, this is Peel Street, and it's a nicer day today, much nicer, much better suited to property tours. Now that is Kensington Church Street at the end of the road there, and then at the top of the road is Campden Hill Road. And in between, we've got this lovely selection of old period, very pretty, very well looked after architecture. And this is the house in question. Very unique, I hope you agree. Very unusual, very trophy home-like. And yes, just had a bit of a freshen up on the outside. The wall's been painted. And then you've got this nice bay window frontage here, and these nice canopies and window boxes. And apparently the drain pipe, if you can just make out the dragon's head at the end of that, that is a symbol of the arts and crafts movement, the arts and crafts era, which the owner is a big fan of, which is a new one to me. Every day is a learning day, but yes, apparently that is the case. And that's the front door we're going to head into now and have a wander around. Okay, welcome to the inside of this gorgeous, unique home. There we go. One observation that I would say, I've had the pleasure of being here for a while now, but the one observation I would make is that once you've been in here for a while, you forget the fact that it is a 7 foot wide house. And I think that's largely down to the ceiling height. It's really good. The ceiling heights across the whole house are really good, so you don't feel too hemmed in. I think if they were any lower, it may be it may feel a little bit more cramped, but it certainly doesn't, and you don't notice it after you've been here for a little while. Here we go. Kitchen, granite countertops, nice and solid. Half butler sink there, a little dishwasher, a little half dishwasher. It's really well appointed, and I think all relative to the size of the house. You don't feel like it's swamping the room. That little countertop there could double up as a breakfast bar, but you've also got that dining area. Excuse my stuff, I've been taking the opportunity to do a bit of work from here whilst I've been at the house. But yeah, so you've got that dining area here, and I must show you this gorgeous reclaimed herringbone parquet flooring. Now the story behind this is apparently the alleyway that this house infills used to be access to an old workshop at the back, or some sort of builder's yard, which was obviously long gone, and then this was added in the 1930s and then subsequently refurbished in the 1950s. But the Art Deco styling is very much the owner's thing. Practicality wise, I mean, this cupboard here is where we house, or where it's housing the washing machine that's nicely hidden away. So the whole kitchen's completely very well appointed. And on this floor, on this level at the back of the house, where we've got these very nice, again, some lovely reclaimed floorboards, trying to match up that colour of the herringbone parquet, we've got this bedroom. Now, bedroom, it's a nice size. I think if it was me, I'd perhaps have this as an office. If it was just myself and my wife, this would be a very nice little home office. But obviously, there's a double bed in it. Fits in nice and neatly. There's a little light well there. Those glazed double doors open out to a small light well, and this cupboard here, which is home to the fuse board, and behind that panel there is a gas boiler that's vented to the outside here. It's gas central heating, and actually it's a very cosy house. Now this is the door to the ground floor shower room, and I love it. It's ingenious. That's a really nice size shower cubicle for the size of the room. There's also a little loo in here as well. Got the high level cistern flush there. But just inside this, and I've never seen this before, and it's a really cute little touch, a little washout basin in your shower cubicle. How about that? Right. Staircase number 1. And up to the first floor living room. So nice sash window there overlooking Peel Street. And if I just flip around and see the rest of the room. Now that is a decorative only fireplace. It will stay. It's not vented because there's no flue outside, because obviously we are sandwiched between two period homes. That is a very big wardrobe. A very good carpenter required to dismantle that, but it's not included. However, I think if somebody were interested in the house, the owner would consider negotiating. Floorboards here, really nice original floorboards, have been stripped back, nicely patinaed. And then this, which for me I think is one of the really big selling points, you've got this private terrace off the back, and this opens up to completely enclosed, landlocked part of the back of these houses. There we go, another view of the terrace. There's a decent table. You could probably get, at a squeeze, you could get 8 people around that table. And the decking is, I think, going to be replaced. The owner's still got designs on freshening it up, so I think they might be doing some tiling work on that and taking up the decking, so it'll be nicely and freshly refurbished for an incoming purchaser. Staircase number 2, and then we have on this top floor, I'll see that some of these detailing is lovely. Even just these little doorknobs on the doors are great. Bedroom number 1, another sash there overlooking Peel Street, and room for a double bed. Everything is in place. It's really well appointed. I have to say that I appreciate it is not a massive house, but lots of thought and attention and detail with the way it's been furnished and finished. And then, unusually for here, a full-size bathroom. So loo there, bath behind that, these two shower curtains. Nicely, I like the way they've done this ingenious little bit of pipe work there from the tap that runs up. So you've got that shower head overhead, fully enclosed with tiles, and then little corner wash hand basin there and tiled floor. So there we have it, London's second skinniest home. I'll just head back downstairs and we'll finish off in the living room. Okay, so there we have it, folks, tour over and done with. Now I know there is going to be a fair bit of opinion about this place. Like most of the, like lots of the houses, the unique homes that I represent, that I sell and rent, I do appreciate this is not necessarily going to be for everybody, but I do know there's someone out there who will love this place for exactly what it is. It's a comfortable, unique home in a fabulous part of London. For the same money, you could have a standard leasehold new build flat somewhere around here with high service charges, or you can have this. I think I know what I prefer, if I'm honest. Some people might want to make things a bit more designer. They might want to take it and sort of make some changes to it, which is absolutely fine. But because it's not huge, you can really go to town on the interior without breaking the bank. Personally, I think this would make a very special home for one person or a couple, or a nice London base for a family, or a really good little Airbnb, B&B investment. I think if I were visiting London for the first time, I'd love to stay here for a week or two. It's a great place to camp up for a while. Whether it works for you or not, one thing I hope we can all agree on is it is a very unique London home. But it's not about me, it's what you think that matters. So please leave your thoughts and comments below in the normal way. I'll leave a link to the full website listing below. You can read everything there if you like. And if you'd like to view, you can call the office. You can speak to me directly, 0203 987 1739. Jump on the website, uniquepropertycompany.co.uk, or you can email me directly, simon@uniqueproperty.tv. Right, with that, I'm done. I'm heading off now. I'm going to go and grab myself a hot chocolate around the corner on Kensington Church Street. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in unique properties and historic homes that I deal with, you can follow me as I wander around London just doing my thing. And if you're looking for something to buy or rent in London, please don't hesitate to get in touch with myself or one of my colleagues. We can help you on that journey into unique property. I look forward to seeing you on the next tour. Thanks again for joining me. Take care. Until next time, bye for now.